Hello, NABO Nation. It is day one of our annual conference, which, as we know, is virtual. And a lot of us have been pleasantly surprised and just really enjoying ourselves. What would you say, Laura and Deb? Laura?
Oh, you're right. It's been more than pleasantly surprised. It's been fabulous. So I go to a lot of virtual events and they're glorified Zoom calls, not to disparage anybody else, but we're knocking it out of the park. You guys have been great. I mean, the connection, I was surprised at how connected people feel, right? Because it's a virtual, There's a lot of interaction, right, Deb?
Absolutely. And I think and we give you all credit for that, because what you've done, and you really have shown us this, especially today in our networking session, is that you have shown up with an open heart, an open mind, and ready to be present and to connect with each other. And what a great gift you can give yourself right now. So enjoy that. Enjoy what we have served up for you over these next few days. And today was just a great example of what it's going to be like. So the best is still yet to come, I think. We have some great things going on.
And people, if they haven't signed up already, if people are talking about how great it is, they can jump in, right? You don't need a reservation and a hotel or a flight.
That's right. The flight was easy. Yeah. That's right. I always say that on Zoom. That's right.
You don't even need pants. You just need a decent shirt, right?
That's right. So funny. And by the way, Glennon Doyle's tomorrow. So you can, if you're watching this right now, go ahead to nabo.org, go to events, and sign up for our annual 2020 conference. And then you can get all the access and information and get to hear Glennon tomorrow, which aren't you guys excited? I read her book. Did anyone read her book?
She's so inspiring. Yes. I mean, and especially it's what we need right now, right? We need that more and more. And to have NABO actually be able to bring her to us, I think it's a coup, definitely.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, that's what I was loving about our conversation. It's, the NABO Nation is, Deb, you said it. I don't want to take what you said, so I want you to say it, but the way everyone's showing up is just so willing to help, willing to give. And then during our networking session, it's like, what do you need? Laura Russell Jones was like, have people say what she privately messaged me. Sorry, Laura.
Oh, wow.
But it was a great question because we had some people that had something that they needed, but I know everybody received from that. Mm-hmm. So, but Deb, tell us how your interpretation of how the NABO Nation was showing up today.
Well, I think, I said about open hearts, open mind, and then I'll take it one step further as far as also, and willing, which is what our mission is all about, to truly support and help one another and to celebrate each other and also to continue to lift each other up. So it's great because we talk about it, but then when you actually see it happen, it's just really, it's awesome. It's amazing.
That session that you and I were in, right, Margaret? I mean, people, you just put it out there and it was just coming out of everybody in waves. I mean, you could not possibly internalize it. And it was, that's why we had to say, hey, pace yourself here. But you ask and you get, right? So, I mean, truly people with no hidden agenda or ulterior motive, right? It was just wonderful to see. Frankly, the quality of the information was good too, and the intent behind it. So it's kind of rare to get both, frankly.
Agree. And I just want to highlight BJ Harris, who I actually have never had the pleasure of meeting, but thank you. She said, if today is an indication of this WBO conference, it's all going to be fantastic.
Aw, thank you.
Thank you, BJ.
That's very sweet.
Megan Harity, who I have met during all of our virtual events this summer, said, feels like NABO is setting the standard for virtual conferences. The tech is awesome. So that really goes, Deb and I don't have much to do with the tech.
No, not at all.
We have an amazing team. We have the Baker Group. We have Meeting Nerd. We have our internal tech team, new team member 1. I mean, this has just been the A team Really.
Yeah. And I want to give some extra love actually out there to Juan and to Robinson, who are answering those tech support emails through NABO. If you have any questions, tech support at nabo.org. Then once you're in the environment, the virtual experience itself, then we have the VFairs team that's helping. So we got you covered. We got you. So don't get frustrated, but it is great technology and actually really easy to use once you play around. And now the environment's open, and it's open until the end of October. So go into the exhibit hall and go check out what's happening there, and then the networking, and it's so great. So
Megan,
no one ever says IT is great, right? I shouldn't say that to all the IT people out there, but especially this is our first virtual conference like this, and this is the first day. This is pretty amazing. I've got to agree with that. And all the redundancy of the backup, and look, things, don't get me wrong, things will happen. It's life, right? But because we have put in all of those things to help out, there are people there to help you out, even though, as I told Darla earlier, I think it was her and not really Nabo. So, tell Darla I said that. But
she openly says that on her Facebook. So you're fine.
She said, well, yeah, because I think it was true. Because she was.
You mean? Are you talking about user error? Oh, yeah.
We're all in. We're going. Where's Darla? She goes, I can't get in. Right. So occasionally. But everybody helped her out with that.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, user error or whatever, the team has just been so gracious, even as a team member. It's just been awesome. The team has just come together for several months to do this, but obviously most of the heavy lifting has to happen closer to. And so, but I just want to point out Megan Rios. She's been a member for a few years now, quite some time. And she's saying this is her first conference. And I'm going to just say, Megan, you probably couldn't get away from your business to go to our other conferences, or for whatever reason you couldn't attend. But now that it's virtual, you are able to attend, and we are so glad that you're here.
Absolutely.
Thanks, Megan. I'll say this. Deb and Margaret are extra awesome as well. We'll accept that.
Thank you so
much. I won't say, I still love the in-person events. They're fabulous for different reasons. But I will say this is a great opportunity for everybody to try it if you haven't before, to try it in short doses. Maybe you couldn't afford to take a week off for 3 days to come, and now I can only do a day or 2 days, and it's right here. You don't have to jump on a plane. You don't have to have made your plans months before. So I think it's really good to get, actually, I think the taste of, a NABO event is really coming through in this situation. So it's great.
I agree.
I love it.
And I think this is a really good time because I saw Maritza Gomez's comment and I thought, oh, there's a reason why we're doing this Facebook Live.
And we'll just chat all day long with y'all. We're just hanging out. Don't have anything else to do. We're just going to chat, Margaret.
Right?
That's what we do.
What I love is that when we get on Facebook Live, not to say that you two asked me this question, but people say, how long is this going to be? Because they, it's like, I'm going to get on camera. What am I committing to? But it's like we get online and we just start having a conversation, and then everyone else is having a conversation with us in the comments. So it just keeps going and going. And then I say, I'm tired. I'm going to do a Facebook Live. But then once the camera goes on, it's like I just got a boost of energy.
So I'll say that you guys twisted my arm because I was on another call and I said, I've never done Facebook Live, but these are kind of like, actually they're fun, right? I mean, who knew? That's why everybody's got to be brave and try new things.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So I will say that Maritza's comment says flawless, and I do believe she is talking about the conference. So thank you so much. I appreciate that. And someone I can't see because it is block. Sometimes this tech blocks the name, so I can't see who you are, but I'm assuming it's she, said, so true. I can feel the enthusiasm. Awesome.
Aww.
So what you're looking at here on the screen is the leaderboard of our conference.
Oh, wow.
And so you might think, okay, number one, that's Maritza. She's the winner of the drawing today. But actually what we're doing, so we can level the playing field, because sometimes some people are more savvy and we want to make sure that everybody has an opportunity to win. So what we're doing is everyone who has points, you're getting entered into the drawing based on your points. So everyone and then we're doing the wheel behind the scenes. It's much bigger points, it's much bigger wheel. And so the team and I are doing that behind the scenes, all very fair. You know me, you know the team. And so, so I'm here with the winner's name.
Well, gosh, tell us, Margaret.
Okay. And she is going to win a $50 Amazon gift card.
Woo-hoo.
So I know she'll be able to use this. And this is Elizabeth Radiovoyevich.
Okay, I should know Elizabeth's last name because Elizabeth is from Nabo, Cleveland. Congratulations,
yes,
and
awesome.
serves on our PASC. Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, great.
Okay, but Rakivovich. Gosh, sorry, Elizabeth. If you're listening, do you want to phonetically spell your last name?
She was in our networking, and I did what I did, and I think I said it correctly. It just took me longer. So
good for you.
She was very gracious and amazing, and so it was very exciting that she won. But all of these people, Maritza, Carolina, Suzanne, Jacqueline, Brittany, Elizabeth, another Elizabeth, Kimball, Stephen Leese, and Jessica, thank you so much for your participation. People are getting points for showing up, for talking to the exhibitors. Tomorrow morning, I'm doing a Facebook Live, and I'm going to walk you through the exhibit booth. People who exhibit should get a little more love because they've taken the time to invest in the conference. And so I'm excited to walk you through everyone's booth, plus all of our amazing sponsors who help make this conference possible. So
in a way, Margaret, it's kind of a nicer, more low-key approach to doing an exhibit, because normally you go into the hall and there's all these things going on. And I feel like I'm, looking all over, people coming up to you. And this time I was able to actually look at the materials. They have like good stuff out there for us, right? Mm-hmm. And to really focus on it. So if you aren't out there actually going, how good can a virtual exhibit hall be? Actually, it's amazing. The sponsors have done some great things to provide us with really good tools and some fun stuff too. So take your time and do it. And the other cool thing is you don't have to walk in your heels all the way down to the exhibit hall, like 2 times over and go, oh my God, my feet are killing me. Click on it during a break, click on it in the morning, click on it at lunch, click on it tonight when you've got 10 minutes to see. So I think it's great, a great opportunity. We're going to get to know our sponsors and our exhibitors actually much more. And I've already bought 2 things and it works.
Awesome.
Very cool. Very cool. Oh, yes. There's lots of shopping to be done too. So, but you'll see that all tomorrow. It's going to be fun. So you can join me live or you can watch the replay. But I think that's all we have for today. Does anybody want to say anything? Jen, in the comments, you want to say anything? Go ahead, Deb.
I was just going to say that's a wrap for day 1, everybody. So stay tuned because it's just we are excited to share this experience with you.
And remind everybody too, all of this is, we can look at it again, right? We can replay it at our leisure. Because I know sometimes people had to leave early or come in late. Now they're going, shoot, because that was really good.
Right. So, and tomorrow when there's multiple break, you don't have to pick and choose now. You can go and enjoy it later. So
wow. So it's kind of like getting more than one conference for the price of one.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Nice. And the networking is, we had such a great time. I mean, we just had such a great time. And I also if I didn't make it clear, probably tomorrow, Maritza is going to get another, thousands of points because she's showing up, not leaving, and the same with everybody else here. And I don't change that. It's getting you more entrances into the giveaways, and we have some amazing giveaways. And we have lots. So I did one today, but I think tomorrow I can probably do like 3 because we have so many.
Awesome.
Yeah,
that's great too.
And let's say that you're down at the bottom and you have 100 points. Well, you should be showing up a little more, but for the sake of just saying you weren't able to for whatever reason, you still have entrances into win the prizes. Okay. So, but at the end of the conference, we will have something special for the person who does have the most. So it still pays to get the most.
Yeah. And actually, I didn't even realize this. You don't have to do anything. All you have to do is to click on for each of those events, visit either the banner or go to the booth or whatever. And you're keeping track of that we don't have to log in, get a stamp on the passport and get a ticket, right? So in a way.
Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
No, I was saying in a way, this is really easy. I mean, you're paying us to shop.
Yeah. Well, and the other thing is a lot of our exhibitors are providing valuable education. So whether it's a webinar, a course, or a download, or whatever they're giving, you can add that to your briefcase in the platform. And so I'll show you that tomorrow as well. So that way you don't have to feel compelled to, I have to do this right now. You can do this later.
Yeah, those templates are great.
Yeah.
And you're absolutely right, because when we would go to the virtual, remember, we'd go get all those handouts, you smashing them in your bag, and then you have to figure out how to get everything home, and then we'd have to UPS everything. This time it's great. It's in the briefcase, and we can save it onto our laptops. It's actually, I like that part. We should keep that. Anyway.
Yeah. All right, everyone. Well, like I said, it's a wrap, and we'll see you bright and early.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thanks so much, Margaret. Bye-bye, Deb.
Bye, Laura.
Bye, Laura.